Thank you for coming with us on this journey to a golden future.
We pray that today's broadcast will help you in some way to find, fulfill, and finish God's will for your life.
Now we invite you to join us in the Golden State Baptist College radio studio. Welcome to a Golden Future radio broadcast. I'm Brother Fuller.
And I'm Brother Simmons.
And I say this every time. Maybe I need to find a new way to say it, but we want to thank you for tuning in today.
Of course.
It's always a pleasure to know that somebody out there is listening to these two goofballs.
Thankfulness is key.
It is.
Right?
A gratitude attitude, I have been told by Patch the Pirate. Have you never heard that before?
Did I? I do not remember that.
Gratitude attitude, gratitude attitude.
I don't know. Keep on.
That's all I remember from
That's
it.
it?
This is the only catchy part I remember.
I just
I
remember
could look it up.
The one about the bugs while in the pews, when you're sitting in the pews. Do you know that one?
No.
Or something when you're sitting in the pews and like the bugs in the pews or something.
I'll have to look that one up.
No? Okay.
No, I don't know that one.
It's probably, it's not even a real one.
Maybe you're thinking of something completely different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways.
I hope it's there now. Actually, I hope it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'll look it up later. We don't need to know. But to all of you listening out there, thank you so much for tuning in today. We've got a brand new game we want to play on this broadcast. We saw something similar on the internet, and we thought, man, we need to try that.
That's right. So, we're not going to give away our sources.
No.
We're not going to give away where we get our...
No.
What's it called? Your idea, not your ideas, a deeper word for ideas, where we get our...
inspiration.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Dude, if I figured that out, I can already tell this game is going to go well.
That was pretty good. All right, Here we go.
Well, we got a game, and then we're also going to talk about I was there the whole week. I had that privilege. But Brother Simmons wasn't able to be there the entire week, but we were just at teen camp with our the North Valley Baptist Church teenagers,
Amen.
And that was a blessing. It was fun, and we'll talk about that a little bit as well.
I like that. But this game, though,
let's start it out.
It could go really good.
Yeah, it could go really bad as well.
But
every
have
game
fun
has that
way.
opportunity,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you explain it for them. And then we'll do a rundown.
Okay, so here's basically how it works, okay? One of us, let's say me, is going to come up with a scale, like a 1 to 10 number.
Okay.
So let's just say, for example, it's 2 to 4.
Right.
Okay? Now, I know that, but Brother Simmons doesn't know that.
Okay.
You, the listeners, know that, but Brother Simmons doesn't know that. So once I pick the scale, Brother Simmons is going to pick a category. Give us an example of a category.
Okay, I will give us a category. I will say luxury and base.
Okay.
Horrible. Not
like
good.
Cheap.
Luxury and cheap.
And luxury. So that's the scale.
Right.
And so 1 would be cheap.
Right.
10 would be luxury. Now that I know that, I have to try and get Brother Simmons to guess the scale that I have already chosen. The scale that you know was... Do you remember?
2 to 4?
2 to 4.
Oh, it would have been cooler if it wasn't. All right.
So, now that the scale is 2 to 4, I have to think of something that's pretty cheap. Not like the cheapest thing, but pretty cheap.
Okay.
So, let me think.
Luxury and cheap.
In my mind, maybe you can even come up with something, but in my mind, the cheapest thing I can think of is dirt. Okay. So, I'm thinking of something a little bit, I don't know. I'm thinking of those...
2 to 4. What would that be?
I'm thinking Freezy Pops. You know, you walk by the Walmart freezer section.
Yes.
And they're not frozen. They come to you thawed out. That big pack of like 10 or 30 or 50 frozen tubes of Kool-Aid pretty much.
Right.
That's kind of what I would give in a 2 to 4 and try to get you to guess that.
See, and that's like luxurious for me, so that'd be like a 7 and 9.
No way.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, if we're if you did ice cream, cheap and luxury, you could get even more specific.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how it's going to work, but we're going to try to do some Bible ones, some spiritual ones. And
see, now I hope I correctly chose categories. We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Because maybe it won't make sense.
We'll see.
I think it will. Okay.
We'll do that right here, right now on A Golden Future.
What's this called?
Oh, let me look at the name. Hold on. Co-host Connection.
Yeah, all right.
1 to 10 edition.
Okay, so do you want to give the scale first? It's a 3-digit scale,
yes.
Or do you want to give the category.
I'll give the 3-digit scale.
You're going to do the scale.
So
all right, I'm going to close my eyes and plug my ears. You tell it to the audience.
All right, audience.
I'm not listening.
The scale is 4 to 6. 4 to 6. Okay,
Good.
Brother Simmons. Yep.
All right, you gave it to him?
Yes, they know the scale. No, I can't tell you.
I almost got you. All right,
you give me the category, and I have to give you something within my range to try and get you to guess.
Okay, all right. This is the category. Okay? We're going to do biblical ones, so I picked this one. So, from scale of 1 to 10, give me a character on fire for God is number 10, or someone who's cold and away from God as number 1. So, on fire for God, number 10, cold, number 1.
Okay. Dude, this is
good?
Perfect.
It is?
This is completely perfect.
Okay.
Because you just preached about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Laodicea.
All right. So that would be 3 digits. I'll do 1 to 3.
No.
Wait. What did I say was cold?
You said cold was 1.
Okay.
On fire was 10.
Right.
And I said Laodicea.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, technically, like biblically, they're the worst of the worst. But okay, I can see it.
Yeah. Now you say
lukewarm. I'll give them. Ooh, what would that be? 5 to 7?
I had 4 to 6.
All right. Okay.
Because I was like, lukewarm is exactly 5.
Okay.
It's like right in the middle.
So it'd be the one before, the one after.
Mm-hmm.
I biffed it.
You biffed it.
All right.
Softball.
Okay.
But
now
that was it. Now
I get it.
Yeah.
That was practice round.
I think the listeners get it now.
Okay. They probably beat me. They beat me. All right. Here we go.
Let's try another one. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
So now you give.
I'll give the scale.
The range.
All
okay.
right. Close. Don't tell them.
I want to listen.
All right, everybody. Let's give Brother Fuller a 5 to 7. 5 to 7. We're ready.
Okay. So I don't know the scale. Here is the category.
Okay.
Very similar to what you had.
Okay.
Let's go with good, or 1 being a bad Old Testament king.
Okay.
10 being the best Old Testament king. So we've got bad Old Testament king versus good Old Testament king. That's the range.
Okay.
And I'm trying to guess the number.
Okay. All right. Let's give you.
He's thinking.
Because with that one. Oof. Okay, let's give you. No, I can't do that one.
No. All right.
Okay, I'll do this one. Let's do Hezekiah.
Okay. Trying to recall
the
everything
whole life
about that king.
Let's do the whole life of him.
His whole life. Okay. Dude, I'm low key. I'm blanking a little bit on a lot of the details.
So
of Hezekiah.
Man, can I give you hints? He was Manasseh's dad.
Okay.
So, man, I can't.
From what I remember, he wasn't like the best. He wasn't but he did there was some good, if I remember correctly. So,
do I give him hints, everybody?
I feel like it's not. I feel like it's a little bit lower than the middle of the road, though. I'm going to say 3 to 5.
You got one. You got one number right. So we technically would have scored on that one.
Okay.
He was like okay, but didn't end so great. But he was a good king. Remember, I think he asked God for 15 more years. And God gave him. So I put him at 5 to 7.
Okay.
But we hit the scale though.
Okay.
So we still would have scored a point.
Gotcha.
This co-host chemistry, we're breaking up a little bit, but we're about to get there.
See, I was thinking, 5 to 7.
I think you had it originally, and then I think you shot yourself.
Yeah,
you undersold it.
Yeah.
You had it, though.
Yeah. Okay.
But his whole life, he was, but then he just wasn't the greatest because he didn't end so great.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now you give the number. No, I give the number.
Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Not listening.
8 to 10. Listeners, 8 to 10. Okay? All right. Yep.
That's
they know.
Quick with the numbers. All right, Here we go. So now I'm giving the category?
Correct.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Well-known Bible verse being number 10.
Okay.
Verses that you wonder if they're even in the Bible as number 1.
Okay. So not
most well-known number 10. Man, is that there? Number 1.
Okay. All right. Let's go with. See, because I'm trying to get.
He pulls out a verse I don't even know, but it's a well-known
number. Okay. All right. I don't want you to overthink that one, though. I feel like you're going to overthink that one. Okay. This one probably won't get us right where I want us to get, but it'll get us close enough to get points.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with John 3:16.
John 3:16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Most well-known is number 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then not well-known is number 1.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's like, I would say John 3:16 is the one. I would say 8 to 10.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's it.
That's it?
It is.
Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was hoping for you to get 9 exactly, but the point is to get the whole range,
The
right?
whole range, yeah.
So yeah, you crushed it.
We aced that one.
All right,
you scared me.
Dude, we got lucky that it was an 8 to 10.
Okay.
Because
I would have said 10.
Yeah.
For John 3:16.
Yeah, that's obviously a 10.
Okay.
But
we
got lucky that we got a 10 on that one. Because if we got a 1,
I got you.
A 1 to 3 on that one, I don't know what I would have pulled out. I would have had to look something up. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I would have come up with something, I guess. That's probably what it would have been.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to give them a scale. You ready?
Okay,
here.
Play my ears.
This could be hard.
Not listening.
This could be hard. I'm going to give them a 1 to 3.
He's giving
1 to 3.
Am I good?
You're good.
Okay. Here's your category.
Oh, no.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, man.
1 is what you don't want to hear from the congregation while you're preaching. 10 is what you want to hear from the congregation while you're preaching.
Okay.
So things that come out from the congregation. 1 is I don't want to hear this. 10 is yes. Okay, this is good.
All right.
So that's your reign.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What you don't want to hear, what you do want to hear.
What you do want to hear is 10.
Oh, I could do a funny one. I could do that. Oh, but I'll do this one. Okay. Instead. All right.
All right.
Mommy, is he done yet?
Okay. All right. I feel like you could definitely come up with worse. So that's definitely not good. That's not like a 1 to 3. There's a lot worse you could want to hear. It's below average. It's a below average. So I'm going to say it's a 2 to 4.
Dude, you were pretty close. It was, for me, that's the worst. That's like a 1 to 3.
Though. It was a 1 to 3?
Unless man, that's heresy. I guess you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 to 4, we got 2 in there.
Yeah.
So we did better than average.
1 would be a church member standing up. Let's vote this guy out right now.
My other one, I was going to start snoring.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that.
Fall asleep.
That one.
You're right, though. Heresy is worse than not being pleased. Yeah. You're right.
I would put somebody snoring at a 4, that, or to a 6.
No,
that's middle of the road.
Be worse than that.
That's middle,
right.
But
it's not
spiritually
wrong. I
get
you.
Right. Somebody. The last thing I want to hear is, that's not what the Bible says.
I should have said that, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just what came to my mind at first is funny.
That is a good one. But I'm glad I aired. Okay, so we're good. We're good. That one isn't exactly right, but that was good.
I got you.
So now for this one, I give you the number, right?
Okay.
So don't listen.
Okay.
This one is 7 to 9. That's the one. 7 to 9.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
They know what the range is. What's the category?
Okay. Here we go. Give me the most awesome Bible character as number 10.
Okay.
Or I'll meet him eventually in heaven as number 1.
As number 1. Is this is excluding Jesus, I'm assuming?
Yeah, excluding Jesus.
Okay.
Have to be.
Excluding Jesus.
Number 10, most awesome. Number 1. It's kind of hard to say, but I'll meet you eventually. But
okay, because there's so many really good ones that could be high up.
Right.
And then obviously there's people that are very clearly at the bottom. The middle is hard to figure out.
Then when we get to heaven, they talk to us. Hey, I listened to your broadcast.
You are a jerk, man. I can't believe you didn't want to see me.
I was listening from heaven. You were horrible.
Yeah. Okay, so given the number, okay. I'm going to go with, in my mind, I'm thinking of someone here. I need to go here. So I'm going to go with, man, because he's almost, I don't know. Hold on.
Let's hear it.
No, not him either.
Okay.
Which one? Okay. Because I want us to nail it.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Peter.
Oh, Peter's pretty awesome.
Going with Peter.
But he's not like top. But he's pretty close. I would put Peter at 7 to 9.
Dude, that's exactly
right.
It?
Let's go. Right, really?
Let's go.
All right, good.
This was literally what I thought. I was like, Apostle Paul would be a 10.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go one step down from him in that same time frame, it's Peter. I was literally thinking 7 to 9. That's perfect.
Wow, we got it. All right.
Bro.
Are we supposed to go again? Is there one more?
Let's see. I've given my 3 numbers. Have you given your 3 numbers?
I might not have. I know I've given 3 stories.
I don't think we have because I've only given 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got one more.
I'll give one more number. You ready?
Okay,
all right, here we go.
Listen.
Let's do.
Don't want.
We're gonna do 3 to 5. 3 to 5. All right. You ready?
Okay. Here is the category. A great miracle of Jesus is a 1. Unbelievable, incredible miracle is 10. Because obviously there's no bad miracle. So I'm not going to say boring miracle versus exciting miracle. But just like, a great miracle, because they're all great. Or like,
1.
whoa kind of miracle is a 10.
God, that's so hard to put it.
Right, because all of the miracles are pretty impressive. Well, not pretty impressive. They're very impressive. But if you could think of like 1 to 10, wherever your range is.
Okay. Oh, okay. I would say this one.
Okay.
I would say giving the blind man his sight back.
Okay. I'm getting the feeling that this would not be up near the tippity top because you've got like the resurrection.
Right.
Walking on water, I feel like would be really high up there. A healing miracle, he's done several of those.
Right.
So I'm inclined to think that it's somewhat towards the middle because it's there, but I'm thinking it's a little bit lower than the middle because it is common. So I'm trying to think if I should go 2 to 4 or 1 to 3 because I want to nail it. And I feel like it's one of those 2. And I'm purposely not looking at you because I don't want to read your face.
Okay.
I feel like a 1. I'm going 1 to 3.
Dude, I want to lie to you so bad. I was going to lie, but then it was, you got 1. It was 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
So I was right initially with it being like in the middle of the road.
I should have done the water into wine. Would have been a perfect 3 to 5.
You're right.
But then I was like, I thought you might think that one was lower.
No, I literally thought.
That would have been 3 to 5, right?
Before I said, I literally thought, okay.
I knew it.
The water to wine would probably be a little bit higher than this in my mind.
I should have.
Yeah.
But then I thought, man, that must have been so cool for that guy. Yeah. Like, to him, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
But it was like...
I knew I should have done water to wine.
He healed people multiple times. He healed lame people.
I knew I should have done the water to wine as 3 to 5.
So I should have stuck with 2 to 4. I was thinking originally going to go 2 to 4.
We scored.
Yeah, we got one.
So we were never completely off.
No.
A couple of them we nailed.
Yes.
Not too bad.
Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. That's a fun one.
Okay.
That's
all
good.
right.
I've got a lot of other ones, but we'll have to see.
Give me your other categories. What you would have done.
I was going to do similar to good Old Testament king, bad Old Testament king.
Okay.
I was going to go with good apostle versus bad apostle.
I thought of that.
I
thought of that.
Doubting Thomas and Judas there at the bottom.
At a 1 to 3, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, like that would have been Judas. And then obviously I don't know, middle of the road, probably like a Bartholomew. I don't know.
The poor guy's listening to you right now. Sorry, Bart. My bad.
Let's be honest, though. If Bartholomew was playing this game in heaven,
right,
and he was like Christian podcast hosts, he'd probably put us in like 2 to 4, 1 to 3. He'd probably put us in the same spot.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
We love you, Bartholomew. If you're listening,
that's pretty good.
I doubt he is, but he's probably just glorifying God.
We're gonna be like rewatching it, and they're gonna be laughing like they thought we listened to them.
Oh boy,
God's gonna show us in heaven just now. You guys are so low.
Bartholomew is actually doing important stuff up in heaven. Okay, guys, he's too busy. I don't know.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's a fun game. Did you have any other extra categories?
What did I say? On fire for God. I was going to do some things that weren't spiritual. I did coolest Bible story versus not. No, I think that was it. I had a couple more.
Okay.
We're good.
I'll save the couple extra I have.
Okay,
for
save
next
it.
time. Whenever
Now,
we play this
we
weekend.
did just come from teen camp.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's why the co-host connection was off. Because
Yeah.
like you guys know we share an office, but this
All the
past
time.
week we weren't around together because
and
we
we
in
were
two
off
different
just
spots.
a little bit. Like a couple
Yeah.
digits we would have been in there. But
yeah. Plus
Camp-
there's the sleep deprivation's probably
probably.
working on my brain too, but
Camp was good though.
yeah, it
was
was
really
really good. You were there. Tell the listeners
So
how many days
I
you
got
were
to
there.
go. So because of the baby, we're not allowed to bring the baby at camp. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about the teens. Stay focused on them. But I still got to go, and so I went up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And during that time, it was amazing for us.
Yeah,
because we got to our
yeah.
first time we got to preach at teen camp.
That was really awesome,
and sort of get to share that time together. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was an incredible honor to be able to do that, and just to be around the teenagers. It's always fun because everybody is different at camp, right? I get to be with them at teen hour on Sunday evening, right before church, just right after they woke up after their nap. Yeah. And so teen hour is like a very reserved time for the teenagers. Okay. But you get to really see who they are at teen camp. That was crazy. I remember one night we cut the lights out. It was time to go to sleep. And then we had the 9th grade guys, which were just goofballs, bro. Just goofballs. And on one side of the cabin, there's a wall in the middle of the cabin. On one side, there was a kid trying to talk to a guy on the other side. So he was whispering super loud. He's like, "Hey, do you want to play rock, paper, scissors?"
Dude, I told this story at church.
Did you really?
I really told this story at church. I thought it was so funny.
It's
I thought you were asleep already.
No, I heard this. He was like, "Do you want to play rock, paper, scissors?" Let's reenact it.
Okay.
So like lights are off, everybody's asleep. I just ask you on the other side, "Do you want to play rock, paper, scissors?"
Like, yeah. Let's play.
Okay, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What did you get?
I got rock.
And then, but the one guy was like, no. What did you get? I'm not going to say it first. It was like, it was crazy. It was funny.
Yeah.
I thought you were asleep.
No, I heard the whole thing.
Dude, that
and
was
the other
funny.
guy was like, "Oh man, I got paper." Or like, "No, I got paper. I won." And I was like, "Oh, this is so
I would have been
funny.
lying all the time during that game, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Anyways, that's what I mean. You really get to see the kids at who they are, but it was awesome.
It was
really
perfect.
cool.
And it just stirs something in you because both you and I, we went to camps growing up. And it's so true. Like they tell them the whole week, this is just for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is just, yes, the games are here, but it's so important. It's just, you get a week away from the world, a week away from devices. You just get to go up there, have fun, genuine fun, do games where you have to interact with people and be social. But then just every morning and every night, there's just such an emphasis on meeting with God and having that personal time. And it just brings back so many memories, the decisions even that I made at camp. And it's something you'll never forget. And I'm thankful we had the opportunity this week to go.
Yeah, honestly, it was really neat. This year, they had different staff men preach, and we got the privilege to do that. But it was just really interesting how so many of the messages really kind of built off each other, had a lot of similar things, but a slightly different look. It was almost as if each message, not in chronological order, but it's almost like they all built on one another. And when you have one preacher come in and do it for the whole week, that's kind of expected, right? So none of us really knew how it was all going to go, but it was still interesting how the Lord led each and every one of us to kind of touch on similar things at times, but then also a different aspect of it. It was really cool how the Lord was able to move in that, and then the decisions that were made. I don't think you weren't there for it, but on the closing night, they had a little testimony time, and it was just humbling to hear how there was no message that there was not a testimony from, that somebody made a decision. Amen. Every single message, somebody made some kind of decision or had something to say about it. And it was really cool to see how the Lord was really able to meet with us there at the camp this past week. So it was really cool.
Amen. Yeah. And what a privilege. If you've had a camp that you got to go to even this year and you're listening, or maybe even in years past, I hope maybe you just reflect and think back to those memories, Think back to those decisions you made, and don't forget it, because if you made a vow to God or a promise to God, that's for a lifetime. And I hope sometimes it'll just stir you. You'll be encouraged to keep on and doing more for God.
Yeah. So I guess the challenge as we leave, you kind of mentioned it, but think back to the teen camp or the youth conference that you were at this summer and the decision that you made this summer. As we really get back into the new school year, those decisions aren't just for the summer. It's going to be a little bit harder as things get busier, but I don't know. It's probably even possible that some of you listening have to recommit to that decision.
Sure.
Maybe you've already fallen short, but that's not ideal, but sometimes that happens.
Sure.
And you mentioned it while you were preaching. The just man falleth 7 times, but riseth up again. So if you made a decision, just hop back to it as you get ready for this school year. And hopefully you can. Hopefully you can get back up on that. So,
and then until then, remember that doing God's will today leads to God's will tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to a Golden Future radio broadcast.
If you'd like to listen to our other episodes, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Also, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at agoldenfuture@gspc.edu.
And tune in next week to the broadcast dedicated to help this generation discover God's purpose for their lives.